If you try to find yourself, that's very difficult, although there is nothing but yourself. But you have to understand what you are looking for. You try to find yourself, but that self is not visible and you cannot see or touch it or look for it because it's nowhere to be found. And it's more easy to look for God first, because God, there's a lot known about God, what He is and what He's doing, and that God is love and God is wisdom and He's guiding us and He's taking care of us. All history is about God, so it's easier to look for God than for the self, although it's the same. But God has taken form to help us concentrate. And you can take the form of Jesus or of some very nice, great soul. For me, God is the embodiment of goodness, and that is, for me, it's Sai Baba. I met him. So I concentrate on God, and then it's more easy to feel what God is. You sense. So you start looking for yourself, then you start first looking for God, and then God shows you that God and yourself is the same, and then you start to feel what God is. And when you feel that God being, you feel it in you. Where else can you feel something? You cannot feel it there or there. Feeling is inside. So now God brought you to your real self. You can feel that bliss, that warmth, that love, and now you have found what you were looking for, and then you know what you are, and you forget the words and the whole story of trying to find. You forget all the things that your mind told you to do. So find God, do this, do that, be good. And then you understand the feeling of God is that same feeling that I feel. So that God being is the self. And now you forget everything that made you find God. Because you found yourself. That's the same. Nothing more needed than to feel that God being as yourself.